Hey everyone, Mythic Ranked Dave here, and I've got a secret lair I'm going to open today. Which one is it, you may ask? Well, if you read the title of the video, then you know it's the Godzilla lands. I just recently got this one. I didn't buy this from Wizards when they did the secret lair drop thing, so I bought this on the secondary market. But I did manage to find it for a pretty decent price. It was only just a little bit more expensive than if I had bought it directly from Wizards. I'm gonna open this up. I remember when this Secret Lair was announced, I wasn't really too keen on it because I think it was announced around a similar time as the Eldraine Snowlands one, and I got the two confused actually, and I thought that these were going to be just regular looking lands with the little art and the mana symbol underneath. So I was like, well, what's the point of getting that if the Godzilla picture is going to be all tiny? But that's actually what the Eldraine lands are like, the snow-covered lands. But these ones are full art, like this, so you can actually appreciate the Godzilla picture. So that to me seems a lot more cool. So I found that out much after the promotion ended, so I wasn't able to buy it. But I've got one now, so I'm gonna open these up. And for the extra card in here, you probably already know what it is because it's the same in every Godzilla Secret Lair. Alright, so we got the planes, Godzilla and Mothra. And also, I should say, opening this up isn't really enough content for just for a full video, so after this is done, I'm going to show you some cool stuff after. So stick around if you want to see that. Yeah, so there's Godzilla walking through the plains with a Mothra island. I wonder if Godzilla's retreating back into the sea or something there. Here's the swamp. I don't know what this character is. I'm sure it has a name though. This one is my favorite, the mountain. I mean, red is my favorite color in Magic specifically, but this art I think is pretty sweet. Godzilla and Rodan there. And the forest. I think the forest is actually kind of the lamest of all of them, because, like, you got this tiny Godzilla silhouette in the middle, but aside from that, it just kind of looks like a regular forest. But still, it is cool. So those, and then this other card here. I gotta take it out this way. Be nice and careful. Alright. Yeah, it's the Nissa. It's a pretty sweet card, actually. This would be quite valuable, I think, if it wasn't guaranteed in every one of these. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I could put it in a deck. I might. I do already have a Nissa, though, so it just depends on whether I want to have this, like, blinged out version of it or not. Anyway, that's kind of neat. So the thing I wanted to show you is it ties in with this. So the reason I wanted to get these was because I also have, I gotta make some more room. You can see I also have these other Godzilla cards, and my collection of Godzilla cards did not feel complete without the Godzilla lands. So these, I have almost the whole collection. I'm just missing a few, so I have them all here in numbered order. And they're also all foil. There's this one that everyone was all hyped about at the beginning. Ghidorah there. That's the coolest one, I think, and also the most valuable. There's one missing here. It's the Dorat, the perfect pet, the sprite dragon. I like to call it Borat, but it's not one of the expensive ones. It only costs like $3, but I actually did order one, but it just never arrived. So I have to order another one. One of the Japanese ones here. And then, so I'm missing that one. And then two others, two of the Japanese ones. I don't have the Batra or the Mecha Godzilla. I do have this Mecha Godzilla though. For this one, I actually way overpaid for this because it came out when there was a lot of supply problems and a lot of stores didn't get them. So I got it when there were not so many available. I think I paid like $14 for it. Because, I mean, it's a hangerback walker. It's a good card. It seemed like a fair price to me. But now that they've become more widely available, it's much cheaper than that. But that's okay. I'm happy to just have one anyway. Can't really get it all in the frame here. What if I just pick up the camera? That works a little bit better. So for these things, I wasn't actually planning on collecting these. I remember when the Godzilla thing with Ikoria was announced, I was actually pretty pumped about it because I'm a pretty big fan of Godzilla. I'm not like a super fan. I don't know everything about it, but I do think Godzilla is pretty sweet. But I didn't anticipate collecting these. I thought maybe I would just grab a couple of the cheap ones, and you know that would be it. But I ended up getting this one, the Yidaro, the Godzilla Doom Inevitable, and I still think this one looks the coolest actually. I got this one in foil, and then it kind of just went from there. I was like, okay, I have this one now. Now what? I guess maybe I could get some of the others that aren't super expensive. And it kind of just snowballed to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get all of them, and they have to be in foil. So that's what I did. Although I didn't buy them all at once. Tried to find some good deals. I think, yeah, this was the one that I spent the most on, but even then it wasn't that much compared to what it's worth now. I think the price, like I waited for the price of these to go down pretty significantly. They were super expensive when they came out. I think they're pretty much at the bottom now, at the bottom of the price that they'll probably ever be at. Because a lot of people do want to collect these even if they don't play Magic, I think, just because they like cool Godzilla cards. But what I'm going to do now, I guess, is try to put my camera back on this stand as it tries to fall over. Just going to sleeve up these lands right now and stick them in this binder. Okay, seems stable. But I think there's actually one too many cards in the Godzilla collection, including these lands, to fill up this whole thing. So it's going to be like this page and then there's going to be one card overflowing, which is a little bit awkward. I'll put this one here for now. I remember, like, I've always been a fan of Godzilla. I feel like, you know, every little boy is a fan of Godzilla. So, like, I was a fan when I was, I don't know, like 8 to 12 years old, and I never stopped liking it. I remember wanting to try and collect all of the Godzilla movies on VHS, but that was before the internet was really a thing, so like I didn't even know how many movies there were. We did have a few of them, but not that many, maybe like 4 or something of the official ones, and then whenever one would come on TV we could record it on VHS, but it's not really the same as having, you know, the official product. So I guess from a very early age I did try to collect some Godzilla stuff. And then, actually, another thing with Godzilla is that, so by trade I'm an animator, and for a project in school, I actually made a short film about a giant Godzilla monster that fights with a giant robot in a city. So That was kind of cool too. I could actually show you that if you want, if you're interested in seeing it. It's not on this channel. This channel is just for magic related stuff, but I have another YouTube channel for my animations. Alright, that looks pretty sweet. I don't have it in the correct order, it's just kind of random right now, but that's okay. Yeah, so there's one spot here for the Borat, and then 2 spots for the other Japanese ones that I don't have, but I don't know, I'm gonna just shift one of these cards over. Maybe I could shift this one out. The 2 that I'm missing, there's the I remember those were also really expensive for a while, like especially the Mecha Godzilla. It was like minimum like $50 or $60, maybe even more in foil, but I think that was just another supply issue. You can get it fairly cheap now, but I'm still just waiting till I can find a pretty decent deal for it. I feel like there's not a super huge rush on trying to get it. Anyway, there's a little bit of a story time for you there. Got a lot of glare on this thing. This too. Alright, well, that's it for this video, I guess. So, yeah, a little bit of a different one, kind of a story time video. Let me know if you like videos like this, if you want to see more of them. I could do more kind of things like this if you're interested. Anyway, if you're still watching, thanks for watching. And if you want to subscribe and like the video and all that kind of stuff, I'd appreciate it. But otherwise, I'll talk to you later.